Hey, Cole. Do you happen to know what time it is?
I think I know what time it is. It's time to
gather around the campfire.
We back.
Yeah, we are back. It's a new year. I'm not going to be cringe and say it's a new us because we're the same dudes.
I was going to say me. But I'm like, nah, dude. Everyone fucking does that shit. Like, I'm still depressed.
Yeah,
we're here.
I mean, like, I'm still depressed. I mean, we got some different stuff going on though. Both of us are working at the same job now.
Fourth time.
Yeah, fourth time we've done that. We I don't know, just a lot between the last time we've done this and I mean, when was that?
So actually, I looked at the files here, my old little computer here, and it was November 19th.
November 19th.
Yeah.
God damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. No. So I was gonna say that was even Yeah, I think it was November. Yeah, early November. I think it was.
Okay. Man, I didn't. Actually, that seems soon, like more recent than.
Actually, I could be wrong.
That might just be a file. Like,
that probably was a file. Because no, wait, I wasn't even in. Yeah, so
I thought it was back in like.
Oh yeah, it was in September.
Like September or August.
No, yeah, I lied because I did that one solo episode. I'll check. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did that one.
But actually,
which by the way, I thought that was a very well done episode.
Oh, thank you.
I think it was very cool of you to put yourself out there and stuff and talk about your struggles and all that, and I definitely like finding your faith again and stuff. I'm not a man of faith myself, but I can definitely appreciate when someone can really put their whole self into something like that. That's cool.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Also, congrats on a full year clean.
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah, so yeah, this has been long enough that it's been, I hit so December 29th was my full year being clean, which is pretty insane. And actually yesterday was two things happened. So, yes, it was yesterday. So, it was my mom, which shout out to you, Mom, I love you, is my mom's 13th year clean anniversary, which was also the same day I actually went into rehab.
Oh wow.
Same day.
Crazy.
Yeah, so there's coincidence out there. But yeah, no, the episode I did by myself was just to yes, I've had my faith. I'm still searching. I don't fully understand what I'm, looking here. I'm just trying to find new things. And I don't know. I'm not going to be this cringy Christian guy who like, oh yeah, God, because I hate when people, like, when I was in rehab, man, I've had so many people like, oh, God will save me this, man, if I put all my faith in God, I'll be cool. I feel like it's a scapegoat for most people. This was actually me, like, I was reading it, I've been, videos and this, searching for it, and it's different, and I think there is something calling to me for it, and
it's what works for you.
Yeah, so far.
Which I think that makes sense though for everyone. Everybody's got their own version of something, whether it's religion or just like even something not as serious like hobbies and stuff. It's like people enjoy things or partake in things in different ways, different levels, and I think there's nothing wrong with like you worshiping or having faith in your own way. And I honestly find it interesting from my standpoint because, I mean, I agree with you. There are people that use it to the extent we're like, not to be mean to anyone, but annoying or like overbearing and stuff. Yeah. But at the same time, then there's people where it's just like it's too like ultra casual and it seems fake. You're like dead in that middle where it's just like it's like you're like working it out where you're happy with your faith, but you're also not taking yourself or it too seriously.
No, because I'm still true with my tattoo. I still have my first tattoo is I have a Buddhist tattoo on my right arm. And hell, I still love the teachings of Buddhism. I think, that's why I think I really like Christianity, is that there's a lot of similarities between Buddhism and Christianity. There's also been there's been theories about that too, because Buddhism is technically before Christ was even born. So it's like, and also there's theories that they even intertwined with each other. They even met.
Dude, they high-fived?
They probably high-fived, hugged, got some food, and just started.
Yeah, dude. It's like that one anime. There is an anime where it's like,
yes, there is. Dude, I read part of the manga. It's so good.
It's like they're just like in an apartment, like hang out.
That's what my whole personality is right there. It's just, it's great. But so reason why I like it so much is so similar because honestly, when you think about it, because I've been, every Thursday I go to this Bible study and we've been reading through Luke, which Luke has been basically, Luke 2 is when Jesus was born. That was the famous Luke 2, the major thing.
What about Luke 3?
Well, Luke 3, he was growing up. Actually,
he was the Star Wars.
No, that's actually when he was a kid. That's when he was a kid. But right now, we were at the part now where basically he's finding his apostles, and basically like his people that he was teaching to were the scummy of the scummiest. Mm. There was people everyone was so confused. Like, why are your friends all sinners? And it's like, well, with the faith in me, it doesn't matter.
Because they're all fucking tight.
They're all cool, but that's very similar with Buddhism because Buddha was a prince and he wanted to find enlightenment in nirvana, which is basically just basically enlightenment in nirvana. Nirvana is basically what heaven is. Mm. It's just in different forms. And Buddha basically kind of had apostles too. When he found the Bodhi tree that he sat in front of for 180 days and 180 nights, whatever, didn't eat, didn't drink any water, he found enlightenment, found nirvana. And telling these teachings, there was people following him, very similarly to how Jesus was. And I find that really interesting. And I find them too, I love them too. So honestly, like, it's hard to me to say, like, oh, am I following Christianity now, or am I still with Buddhism? I don't know.
I mean, both. I mean, I feel like both is valid. It's like,
yeah.
I don't think anyone can take a faith away from you the same way someone can't, like, force it on you. You know what I mean? So
that's the thing.
Finding your little mix there. Yeah. I mean, I think that's totally valid.
Thank you. And it's hard to explain to people because, like, well, you should only have one. Really, it's like, I mean, it's not like I don't need multiple. It's not saying I believe in two things. It's just them two just go so well together. It's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Dude, it's like what?
It's part of my life.
Dude, there's a Subway right next to a Burger King. Why can't I have fries with my fucking
Exactly.
sub?
I want some chicken fries with my sub, Why can't people take religion so seriously? And I kind of take it seriously now, but in a sense, I'm just very casual with it.
Yeah.
And I will never, it's all here on voice. I will never force anything on anyone. Mm-hmm. I never did with religion. I'm just telling you what's working for me.
Right.
And for rehab, for recovery, they wanted you to find a higher power, no matter what the hell it was.
Really, like that was part of it. There,
but higher power doesn't have to be.
Okay, so in general, just like something to like follow or like have a thing.
Yep. It didn't. Yeah. So it was very broad when I first was hearing it, because I will say my rehab was kind of very Christian oriented.
Okay.
But there is a terminology every rehab has. You want to find a higher power, which basically just find something that works for you. That's not doing.
So I'm sorry, but I just imagine. The guy that goes, it's like, now you don't need to follow Jesus, but you should.
It's strongly recommended.
I strongly recommend, and there may or may not be consequences.
They have this thing they say all the time called a fire insurance. It's about like don't go to hell or some shit. It's so corny, bro. And I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, alright, that's kind of lame. I just don't want to do meth anymore. I just don't want to do drugs anymore. Like, most people there they're on probation, parole. They're like, oh, we're just here because of jail. Me, I'm like, I just don't want to do drugs. And everyone was just like, why?
So, imagine a dude went there, like, wasn't addicted to anything. He's just like, I wanted to get into like a higher power, but I don't know. Church is kind of cringe. I figured it'd be easier here.
I would probably punch that man. I'd be like, you need to get the fuck out of here, dude. Like,
God damn, brother.
You can't leave here. Every door is locked. You sleep with fucking 2 other people. You have to share a bathroom with 6 men. Fuck that, buddy. Like, I'm looking for my higher power in the stall.
I'm not trying to find a higher power to get the fuck out of here.
I think Larnell down there had a higher power. God damn. But yes, a lot of things happen. So I was a little bit on job switching apps, so I left my one job. I'm not going to mention names because, just out of respect. One job I thought was a more, better opportunity. Honestly, I was looking for more money and just get the fuck out of the other job I was at. Mm-hmm. Went to there. It didn't work out. I was there for it was a month and a week. And those douchebags, fuck you.
You know who you are.
Yeah, Blue delivering. But
it's a No names.
No names, but
yeah.
There's no smile on my face.
Rhymes with Shamazon.
Yeah, not the Congo. But no, we got out. I got out of there. It just didn't work out. Probably too fat. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Anyway, and then now I went back to my old job for a little bit of that, and I had to wait to go because and basically when I was freaking out because I'm like, shit, dude, because I pay my car every 2 weeks, trying to make payments, this and that. And then Austin's like, yo, my job's hiring. I'm like, cool. And then he told me, run down, and I'm like, yo, this sounds tight. So I'm on my alley. And then I applied, and they freaking wanted me right away. And I'm like, cool. But I had to wait, like...
They have a weird waiting
period. You have to wait a whole month, basically.
Yeah, because when I applied to this place, I just needed to make some more money and stuff. Because I was working as a bartender for quite some time. I'm sure I mentioned it before in the older episodes. But I just, I was doing that. I really liked that job. And I was planning on keeping it while I worked at this new job as well. Honestly, the schedules would have meshed together pretty much perfectly. But right in September and stuff, I ended up doing the velocity competition in Lancaster. Not because I'm a good bartender, literally I was their only choice. But they're like, hey man, you want to do this competition? I'm like, I fucking guess. But I ended up doing that, and it was really fun. I had a great time. I didn't win a single award. That's totally fine too. I was just nervous to be placed in front of people and be like, hey, make a cocktail that hopefully people like. But I actually really enjoyed it. I still wish I had that job, truly, but they ended up closing down, and just serendipity, luck, whatever you want to call it. I started my new job the following week that I no longer had that bartending job. Which I want to
add on this. So the one day I was off work, it was like a Thursday of that week.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm going to go surprise him. I'm going to go surprise him at his job because it was right down the road. I was grabbing a beer at a bar, and I'm like, oh, let me go hit up Austin. I know where he's at.
You hadn't been to my bar at all at that point, yeah.
Because that's why I had money. I'm like, oh, cool, I can go see Austin. And I was looking around. I finally found parking. Dude, because parking...
So I can't wait to see Austin.
Dude, because parking is a little weird there. It's a little weird how it's like a weird split there. Anyway, I'm walking around. I'm looking around these windows. Dude, it's early midday. Probably I think it was 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And we opened around, at that time it was 1 o'clock, noon.
Yeah, so you would expect people, dude, dead as night, looking around, and I saw a sign there saying oh, we're shut down.
It's a temporary...
Yeah, temporary shutdown.
I'll tell you right fucking now, that temporary was very not temporary.
Is it still down?
It's still down. Dude, if I get a call tomorrow going oh yeah, come on back, I'd be fucking blown away. Yeah. It's been since the beginning of September, guys. I started my new job on the 16th of September. They closed down a week before that.
And I called him, I'm like, yo, where you at? He's like, oh yeah, man, I forgot to tell you. They shut... this, that, and the third. I'm like,
yeah.
The fuck? I tried visiting you. He's like, oh, my bad. I'm like, dude, no, it's not your fault. I just want to surprise you.
My last official day there was the velocity competition. It was the 19th of September. And I was just like, this is fucking, stupid, weird, whatever.
That's some poor management shit.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. It's because it's Windridge Farms. And they've got, a really well-run place out in, York and stuff. I've never been. I've heard it's great. But we had this thing out on Harrisburg Ave or whatever.
Harrisburg Pike.
Harrisburg Pike, yeah.
Near the Axe Throwing place.
Yeah, exactly. Right up the street from F&M. But yeah, that place, we didn't get a shit ton of business. That's totally fine. It was a little place. We had a bunch of college kids come through there mostly. And I don't know, like I said, it was a fun job. I enjoyed it. But it wasn't super well managed. It was for a bit. But then they said, once our general manager that was there for a long time dipped out of there, we got another manager, lovely, lovely chick. I really liked her as our manager, but she was also still managing at the other place. So they're just, wearing her thin. And then, like I said, this place is in York. So she's having trouble between York and Lancaster.
That's crazy.
Back and forth. We'd see her maybe, twice a week if we're lucky. And outside of that, our most, high up, manager, quote unquote, because he didn't even have a manager title, was our chef. And we had a bunch of people leave around that time, so it's all new people. I was second in command after him. And I've been bartending for 8 months. That's not good. But yeah, either way, it was just not super well managed. Honestly, it's a spot that I genuinely think would do right with the right business there.
Yeah, right. But it's prime time. College kids,
college kids, like whatever, like because this is where Fens used to be.
Yep.
If anyone remembers Fens, like that was a couple of years ago, but that was a good butcher shop restaurant, like something like that. But yeah, like if someone just had good advertisement and like put in the work, that's a cool little spot that I think really would work out. But yeah, just being the extension of a bigger place that it didn't do well, and that's not actually why it closed down at all. It was like this whole like dispute about like liquor licenses and like the actual renting of the place and stuff, because they got like a new owner of the company overall, and whatever. I didn't read into the details too much. I didn't give a shit. I was just a bartender. But either way, they were just like, oh, it's gonna be temporary and we'll see what happens. But my last official day was the actual velocity competition, which was a week and a half after they actually closed the place down. So my last day was to basically advertise for a place that wasn't there anymore.
That's prime right there.
Which is crazy, so like I still got paid for one last week, like because our new job pays us bi-weekly. So I had a week where I wouldn't have been paid essentially, but I got one last paycheck to get the bills to make ends meet and stuff just before I started getting like my actual checks. But I would love that job back. I still think it would go great with my current job. I'd be busy as shit, but I'd be making good money.
Yeah, no, I've been thinking about getting our job too. It's not like we make bad money where we work at now. It's just
the economy sucks.
The economy just sucks, and it would just be nice to have, I thought about doing, like, I don't know, I thought about doing DoorDash more, this and that, but I hate putting on the miles on my car.
That's fair.
That's another thing, too, I got a car.
Yeah,
I got a car back.
He's got a Versa just like me.
And mine's just older, it's a hatchback.
Yeah, mine's like it's an SR, so it's the racing kind. I drive in racing. No,
he's a sir.
I'm a sir.
I'm a sir. Mine's a S.
It stands for senior.
I just have multiple of them versus it has S.
Yeah,
S trim. But no, it's a good car. It gets the job done.
Yeah, no, I mean my car is like. I'm not a big car guy in the first place, so like as far as I'm concerned, it gets me where I need to. I mean, it's a nice little car by all means, but it's not like, whoa man, check out my Nissan Versa.
Yeah, I only got it because it was manual and it was a good deal, and I've been very much happy with it. And
I'm actually very close to owning my car. I'm a year out on the contract.
I can believe it. Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Well, yeah, it's so much. Yeah, like over $400 you can save a month.
Yeah, dude. No, guys. If you couldn't tell by him saying $400. I have terrible credit, or at least I did when I got this car.
No, I pay. Yeah, I do bi-weekly, and I pay $400 a month right now. But it is. That's just how it be when you got that bad credit, y'all.
Yeah. But I mean, it's helped out my credit immensely. But I'll tell you, getting that car like that's burnt quite the hole in my pocket for the last couple of years. So I'm very happy that I'm on my last year with it. And it's going to be a huge like relief off my shoulders. It's going to give me so much more room, like money wise and shit, and I'm looking forward to that, as anyone that's about to own their car is. But I mean, I know our current job though, it pays us well and it's got really good benefits. This is the first job I've had in a couple of years that has good benefits.
Yeah, it's back to Blue Cross, and that's a really good.
I haven't had that shit since fucking Dart.
It was Dart. Yeah. And the people there are overall really nice. Like, yeah, there's BS there. There's BS with every job you go to.
But honestly, like, one of my favorite things about the job is everyone there is pretty cool.
Yeah, everyone's pretty chill, especially the ones we work with.
Yeah, there's like one dude. There's like one dude that just isn't meshing well. I'm not gonna say names.
No,
if any one of our coworkers is listening, it's you. But there's just like one dude that's not meshing. Besides that, like like everyone's fucking solid. Like everyone's cool.
Yeah, we all get along. We all joke around. Like we've even had a day where we had some coworkers out. We went to grab some drinks. And
oh yeah, dude. I got fucking trash.
Yeah, I got trash.
Yeah, dude. Because we were like, oh, we're just gonna have a couple beers with the coworkers, and then you're just like, you want to do some Jaeger bombs?
See, I
like,
get
yes,
this.
I do.
I don't know, man. When it's the right mood.
Well, it was a Friday, and like part of our schedule is like the latest we get out is 11 a.m. Like we'll be in at like 7 a.m. We'll work until 11 a.m.
Yeah, because we work a lot during the week. Like Monday through Friday, we do 3 10s, Thursdays and 8s, and we get 4 hours on Friday.
Yeah, so like and that's if we're like busy. If we're not busy, we'll get out even sooner on a Friday. So like like we work like 2 hours on a Friday, and then we got the whole day. But yeah, that day in particular, I think we got out at like 10:30. It was just like a little bit earlier. But yeah, we had like a bunch of our coworkers that were like, yeah, let's go like grab a drink and like eat some food. We ended up going to Q's on Duke and Liberty, and I mean that's a divey ass.
It is, but great bartender.
Great bartender. The food is really good. The wings are great
for the price you can.
Yeah, honestly, and yeah, man, like we're having a couple beers, and you have a couple beers, and when it's the right time of day, a couple beers, it's a perfect blend of like I'm about to get absolutely fucking trashed.
Yeah, so I got there and I'm like, oh, I might get because that was like my first paycheck there, and I barely had any money to like really spend for this. I had $40. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna spend this $40, and I thought about getting food. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I had like 2 beers, and I'm like.
Yeah,
shot sounds a lot better right now. So I had I bought Austin and Austin and I bought a round.
Yeah,
and I bought all together in my tab. I think I had like 5-6 beers. But then,
and then
Austin was like feeling what I'm feeling.
I was on the wavelength, so like I mean, I probably got like
you got 2 more.
I got 5 or 6 beers myself, but I did buy.
You bought 2 more rounds.
I bought 2 more rounds of shots,
bombs.
And then on top of that, I did get some wings because I was fucked up and like the kind of drunk guy that's just like, oh, dude, I fuck up some wings. Like,
just want some meat on bone.
I just want to fucking suck them down, and I did. I absolutely did.
And I fucking ordered some food on the way home because I had some money on my credit. I just didn't have any money to take out. And the one person that took me home, he's like, you want me to take you over there, pick up the food? I'm like, nah, dude, I already DoorDash. I'm good. He's like, all right. Are you sure? I'm like, yep, I'm good, man.
Yeah. I only spent like $80.
All together there.
Yeah, all together. I mean, with the drinks and like I said, couple rounds of shots. I had a good couple beers and wings. I spent $80.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I spent for.
And we just got paid, so that was nothing.
Yeah. So when I had I spent $33 for however many beers and 1 round of shots, which honestly is not bad. And I tipped her to $40.
Yeah, that's why go to divey dives, baby.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. But yeah, that was the last time I like drink. That was the last time. That was a month ago now. Wait, no, 2.
Yeah, I mean that. I always say that's not the last time I drank. The last time I drank was New Year's Eve. Because like I got drunk then, and then Christmas rolled around. I had a couple drinks on Christmas. I want to say a couple. I definitely had more than a few. And then New Year's Eve. I actually didn't drink that much on New Year's Eve.
I had to drive from Lidditz.
I met up with some friends and we had some like pregame beers and like a shot, and then we went out to some clubs and stuff. I made my way to Moon's job because I wasn't gonna go without kissing my partner Happy New Year's and shit. So, I mean, thank God we're in the city, so I could just walk there no matter how like drunk I was. I mean, I wasn't even smashed at that point, so I just like walked on over. It only took like 5-10 minutes. Popped in, gave him a kiss, Happy New Year, and then I walked right back to where my friends were at, and then I proceeded to get obliterated. But I mean, it wasn't even that bad. So yeah, it was. I felt like garbage the next day though, and I think I know what it was. Because at the pregame, we drank some vodka, is what it was. Because liquor usually doesn't bother me. Well, if it's like whiskey, I mean, like anything. Especially I drink a lot of beer. Like it definitely wasn't that. But that next day, I felt just terrible. And I was like, this is weird. I didn't even drink that much.
Was it that bubble gut, or was it like more of a headache?
Dude, it was like a headache
Drowsiness.
and like just drowsy. I just had it all. I mean, like genuinely the worst.
Yeah, vodka doesn't really mess me up like that.
Yeah, dude, it was the worst hangover I had in like a while. And I'm just like, why the fuck do I feel like this? Because there's plenty of times like I can rock out a fucking beer and whiskey hangover. And my only thought was it had to have been the vodka.
How much vodka you had?
Not even that much. That's the crazy part.
That's weird.
Like it was just like one, maybe 2 shots, and then I'm just like, oh well, there goes my New Year's Day. I was just like out for the count.
Yeah, New Year's Day, dude. I chilled. Like I barely drank that night before because I had to drive. You know, I saw family. I had some bang. My aunt. Shout out to you, Aunt Kelly. She made probably some banging mimosas. Homemade mimosas.
Oh, dude, that sounds nice.
Oh, dude, like just it was nice, chill drink to drink, but she made them strong. And I had like probably 3 of them. I'm like, all right, I'm freaking feeling all right because I gotta drive.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was like Christmas Eve, man. Like, because I went over to Moon's mom's house.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like I was doing like Christmas there, kinda, and then Christmas at my family's house, like later.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So, or no, that was like the Sunday before Christmas, which was a Wednesday. But yeah, I was doing D&D that day. That's what it was. I was doing D&D that day. I had something to do afterwards. I couldn't stay the whole day. But yeah, I popped over early because I was like, okay, like I'm gonna do like mini Christmas, like with Moon, their mom, and brother and sister, who are both awesome too. I love them to death. But yeah, we just did like a little Christmas. And Moon's mom had like little mimosas going and shit. I got one in me, and I'm just like, ooh, this tastes like day drinking.
They're so dangerous.
I was just like, this tastes like day drinking, baby. You know, like, and that, dude, that like going into like D&D that night too, dude. I was like, thank God, because my buddy Jared, who you've met, he came along for D&D, and I was kind of like, because I went back home after visiting Moon's mom, and I was just pretty much waiting to go to D&D. I hit up Jared, or rather he hit me up, and he's like, okay, like, when do you want to go, man? Like, I was like, probably around like 4 or something like that. And I was like, hey, do you want to drive me to D&D? Because I've driven him a couple times already.
Oh, he drives?
Jared, yeah, he drives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, usually I drive him to D&D just because like it's easier to carpool out of the city. But I was like, hey, do you want to drive, buddy? He's like, yeah, sure. That's whatever. I get in this car, I'm just like, okay, I've had a couple, so that's kind of why I wanted you to drive. But yeah, dude, we went to D&D, and it was really fun. It was a great time, but I got fucking hammered at D&D.
Did you drink it more at D&D?
Oh, yeah, dude, I got real drunk. I was like, dude, I got a D&D, I'm getting fucking ripped.
Yeah,
like,
if I had a D&D, I'm like, all right.
Oh,
cool.
dude, I got toe up. But, no, like, so there's all that, but I actually am doing dry January now. New Year's Eve was the last drink I've had, and honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like, because in December, before the holidays came around, I actually took quite a break from drinking anyway. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. Didn't want to partake, I guess, to a degree, and I should drink more water, and like I also drink like maybe too much soda and shit. Hell, I'm even drinking soda now, and that's kind of just because it's a weekend thing. Like, through the week, that's water.
Yeah, I just need to sit down and crack a cold one.
Yeah,
some Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you see, it's Mountain Dew. I'd be like, that makes me feel.
Yeah, when I came in here, he's like, "Yo, you want Pepsi, Mountain Dew?" I'm like, "Great, I'm living with some pussy right now." No, I completely understand.
It makes me feel old because I'm just like, oh, I gotta drink more fucking water and shit, and like, so I'll crack open a Dew on the weekend.
I gotta take my vitamin C pills in the morning. No, we were talking on our phone. We're just bullshitting on the phone because I'm more of a caller. I like calling people because it's a direct answer. Yeah. I don't like texting. I get very impatient. Or I just rather call and hear someone's voice because you can. I don't know. It's just easy.
I'm not alone.
Yeah. I'm fucking sad. But no, basically, I call him.
I heard that, bro. Oh yeah.
I felt that in your voice. But no, I call him up and he's like, "Yeah, I was just sitting in a chair." I'm like, "Yeah, you feel like an old fucking man right now." Because we got to work 11 and we both took our old man naps. He's like, "Yeah, I was sitting on my sofa." put my feet up and I just passed out eating
dude.
some food. I'm like, yeah, we're fucking getting old now.
Dude, I swear to God, man, like I'm such a nighttime person, and this job, like, it's early morning. Like, we get up, I get up at 4:15.
That's the latest I wake up to.
Yeah,
from Monday through Wednesday, we get up.
I'm up at 4:15 to be there by 5.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, by the time our asses are done, because we work 10-hour days, so we're getting done at 3, and by the time I'm home, it's probably 3:30, something like that.
Yeah.
Just because of traffic. But because we actually don't live too far from our job, which is nice, which is really nice.
Yeah, I drive 6 miles to get there.
But yeah, dude, I'll tell you, man, nothing's made me feel more old than this job. Because I get home, I'll eat some fucking food. As soon as my feet are kicked up on the couch, like I'm telling you, like fully dressed, wearing my work boots, like I'm knocked out. Like, I mean, like if anyone that's listening has seen their father, like their blue collar father, come home and be like, file home, crack open a beer, and then fucking immediately head back sleeping, that's what I've become, and it's been humbling.
Yeah, no, it's like we were talking about, like man, this shift is pretty rough sometimes. I'm like, dude, honestly, this is probably the best shift I could think of.
It's not a bad shift.
Nah,
I'm just not a morning person, man.
I'm becoming more of like how I used to be, though. I used to be a big morning person. I think I'm now turning into that again. Because, dude, like weekends, I'll wake up like 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why the fuck am I up?
I don't mind waking up early on a weekend just because, like, I feel like...
It's not really want to do anything, but still...
Well, it gives me more time to do stuff for myself.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, even today, because today's Friday, we're recording this. We got done at 11. I got home, like I said, ate some food, fucking kicked back on the couch. I passed out for a time. I don't know how long. But, yeah, passed out, did that. But as soon as I woke up, like, moon was blowing out the door to go to work. I was just like, all right, like, I'm up now. Like, I want to get some stuff done. I mean, kind of watched some TV for a little bit, but popped up, took out the trash, did the dishes. I mean, I got a shower quick. Like, I'm sitting here, like, in some pretty comfy clothes, clean clothes. Started my laundry and stuff. Like, all shit that I would do this weekend anyway. Now it's done, and I don't have to do shit the rest of the weekend, which is just such a good feeling, because I'm just like, all right, anything that comes across this weekend, my stuff is done. Anything I do is like because I've made plans or someone else wanted me to do something with them. Like, there's nothing that is obstructing my to-do list, and that is a very freeing feeling. So I'm actually pretty happy and like relaxed right now.
Yeah, no, I like this schedule a lot because like I worked nights before I did this job, and like we would get off Friday morning, and it felt kind of similar to this job. How you get off at 11, we would get off at 7 in the morning. But the thing that was shitty was, yeah, you had all Friday. So you had all Friday to do whatever. But then you had Saturday. But then Sunday you had that dread of like, oh, I gotta go in Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night, yeah. So it's like you only really get like a day and a half.
Yeah. So you only really get truly like a day and a half. But here, you get all of the afternoon of Friday. You get Saturday, and you get the full day of Sunday. Granted, I go to bed pretty. I've been going to bed pretty early.
I go to bed late every time. I can't help it. Like, I'll be a tired bitch, but dude, I can't force myself to go to bed before it's double digits at night.
I'm a baby man. Like if I can't, I can go to bed. Like my consistent is about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
I aim for 10, but
because if I can get a solid 6 hours, for those first 3 days, I'm happy.
Dude, like I aim for 10, but I can almost guarantee it's gonna be 11:30 almost every time. Like if it's 12 o'clock, I fucked up somewhere. Like, I do aim for 10, but I can almost guarantee at least 11.
You're buying those big old monsters that help me out because those I don't know, man. Not doing drugs anymore, but now actually having caffeine, I actually feel caffeine now. Yeah. Like I'm like, whoa, I'm actually up because before nothing would faze me. Yeah. I could do it whatever. 5-hour energy, this, that, and a third, nothing will phase me. But now, like, I'll drink a Monster. I'm like, wow, I'm actually wired up.
Actually, that's funny because I've been reeling back on.
I'm trying not to as well.
Well, I've been reeling back on like energy drinks too, because the same way I was like, oh, like I'm not trying to drink as much soda and stuff, like saving it for the weekends or whatever, like kind of as like a little treat, I guess. And it's like I also have decided that maybe I'm a little too dependent on energy drinks and stuff. So
I was gonna say, not to call you out, but I've definitely seen you
like pound a couple.
Like during some breaks.
Oh yeah.
I'm not judging.
Yeah, I mean, at most at work, I've probably only drank 2 because like I get jittery if I fucking.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
But like 2, like maybe 1, like if I'm really tired, like 2 or I should say 2 if I'm really tired. But like I'll do like 1 like early morning and then like 1 after lunch. But I mean, like outside of that, I've actually been pretty good about it recently. I've kept it like maybe once a week, maybe twice if I'm just like blown out tired. But it's actually been good because the less caffeine intake I've had, you do notice the difference when you drink it. Like,
oh yeah,
like because like I said back in December, there was a point in time where I was like not drinking alcohol, but like I cut out anything that wasn't water. Like I wasn't drinking alcohol, I wasn't drinking soda, anything, and like energy drinks is on top of that list. And I think my first break in that was I went to dinner with my parents, and I just got like a Coke, like just whatever. I drank a Coke, and I was like, and this is probably like 2 weeks in of like not drinking anything, dude. I got kind of jittery from like the caffeine and Coke because I was like, holy shit! I was like, man, like this is what drinking just water will do to you because like I hadn't intaken like anything else, like, too sugary, too caffeinated, like whatever, and. Yeah, it was a weird feeling, and I do want to get back to like no energy drinks, or at least like 1 a week if I can. But yeah, it's just like I'm very much on a kick where I'm like I am trying to watch my sugar and caffeine intake more. Hell, I don't think I've touched a coffee in a month.
Ooh, I see the problem with I haven't had a coffee in a while, but the thing with me with coffee is which I hate. It just makes me have to go to the bathroom. It ain't fun.
Sometimes I appreciate that. Like if I've been like feeling backed up,
that's fair.
Dude, a good coffee that'll clear me out.
But like at work, man, like when I'm in the bathroom, I'm going. Like if I have to go to the bathroom, I can't really speed up it. It's just I gotta let nature take its course.
Yeah.
For some reason, like I'm like, oh, I'm almost done. Oh, I'm great. No, I'm not done. Yeah. And it's like second wave coming. It's like playing Horde or something like that. Gears of War.
No, dude, and like the thing is, like our job specifically, like
no fucking bathrooms.
We have apparently when this warehouse opened up, there's only 20 people that work there.
That's insane,
and it wasn't even like a warehouse. Apparently, it was like offices, like small offices.
Yeah.
So there's like 20 people that like were there, and there's I guess 4 bathrooms total. There's 2 in the far back, and then there's 2 in the front. Yeah. Like 2 for men, 2 for women, or whatever. And when I say bathrooms, I mean they're like for the men at least.
It's 2 stalls.
There's a stall and a urinal in each. Yeah. And then to be fair, the bathroom that's in the back, it's literally a closed and lockable door, like in a gas station.
Yeah.
So it only counts as one bathroom essentially. So there's just that one, and then there's a stall and a urinal in the other one.
But there's so many more people now.
Yeah, and there's so many people in there now, and so there's no bathrooms, first thing. But on top of that, we work in a freezer, so like we also wear like a bunch of layers.
Yeah.
Like we wear like snowsuits and shit, and I'm talking like heavy duty. Like these things are rated for -60.
Yep.
So we're wearing that, and I'll tell you when a morning coffee shit hits. And you gotta disrobe, dude. That is the worst fucking thing ever. And then on top of that, you get done. And I don't care how much you wipe. I don't care how clean you are as a person. But if you take a shit and then you fucking like put on a fucking snowsuit and you like even in a cold like freezer room, once you get moving, you start sweating. And that suit's holding all that sweat, you are getting the worst swamp ass of your fucking life.
Yeah. There's some times, man, because, like, I run hot. I'm a bigger guy, but, like, I run hot. Like I surprise people. Like I remember this one chick at the job, she, like, touched my handbag. She's like, you're fucking warm.
So, and then I came. Like,
I haven't felt a woman's touch in a long time.
Oh, my God.
It's like, oh... Holy hell! It's
like you're warm.
Is that what it feels like? But no. So she's like, "Wow, your hands are so warm." I'm like, I just run hot, girl. It's just how it be.
I run hot, baby.
Yeah, but like, there's times where I'll just wear like this, Sopranos looking Dickies.
Yeah, you do.
Freaking awesome! I brought that up. I have like work shirts or Dickie work shirts with pockets and they're
my Dickies.
Dickie, yeah. They're work shirts. And I wear five of them for 5 days a week, and I wear that with these just pants, and excuse me. And I just wear one pair of socks, and I got shoes on, and that's all I wear.
You don't go barefoot?
No, I'm barefoot then. But no, I just have a bib on. That's it. And there's some parts of the cooler, which is like probably I think 40 degrees. I don't need my jacket. I get warm. I get hot.
Yeah,
I'm sweating sometimes.
Yeah, I was just saying, because we got freezers and then we got coolers. Like, so it's like I don't know. There's one that's like walking into a fridge. Like it's chilly but manageable. Whatever. As long as you got a sweater, you're fine. But nah, fucking. Then there's the freezers, and we just got a new section opened up of our freezers, and it's very empty, and you can feel that wind cuts right the fuck through you, man. Like, it's bad. That's just cold. And like even with the layers and stuff, man, your face, your feet, your hands, like it'll get you. Yeah,
we work in like negative between negative like
it's gotta be negative 20.
It's at least negative 10 to 20 degrees.
Yeah,
because I think it is negative 20 in the
8000s. In the bigger rooms that don't have much like product in it yet. That's the colder room, definitely probably hitting closer to negative 20. But once more stuff's in there and the wind the wind from the fans isn't blowing as much,
it makes complete sense.
Probably won't be as bad.
No.
But I mean, hell, the room that they're moving product from has gotten colder because there's less product in there.
Yeah,
it's terrible. But yeah, like I would say negative 10 usually, but it's probably closer to negative.
But when you start working, man, like you get pretty used to it. Like,
oh yeah, especially if you're like in a groove and like you're kind of working hard. Like I said, those suits they maintain heat.
I know you were kicking ass today. I was kicking some ass too. Like,
I destroyed today.
Like I didn't get too many waves, but like I got 40 some in like 30 minutes. Like I was I just had lucky enough things just to grab and just I got a groove on. I'm like, cool. I'm like kicking ass.
Yeah, dude. Today we worked 4 hours, and basically our average on how much stuff we pick, because that's our thing. We get like orders. We pick them like whether it's on and a machine to like an order picker to do it, or we do it on foot with some pallet jacks. Depends on where we're at for the day. Like for people on the order pickers, like when we pick up like really high shelves and stuff. The average that you're supposed to get is about 25. When you're on foot, it's about 30. So just, for the sake of it, average that out to like 28-ish, 27. Like just, flat in the middle. And yeah, like today we worked 4 hours. I probably actually started picking product at 7:30, maybe 7:40, because there was like a whole mix up and stuff, and I didn't get on my machine as soon as I would have liked. But yeah, starting around that time, and then to the end of the day, I know for me it was nonstop. There was no like,
there was no breaks.
There's no breaks. There's no time for me to breathe because like usually I'll get to a point where like okay, I caught up to like the lines that we needed and stuff. But today, absolutely not. I was just like on it like all day long. I came up with like 164 picks for the day. That's like what people would usually get through a whole 10-hour day's worth of picking.
Yeah.
I was doing like it for the 4 hours, quote unquote, technically. I didn't actually work 4 hours if we're getting technical, but for 4 hours I did about 41 an hour. So I was beyond reaching the average, or actually that's not even the average. It's like what our goal is by at least 11.
Yeah, I got done with I got everything done, and I finally got my first check. Like you get like thumbs up when you have to go back and talk to the head person to get more waves, and I didn't get anything for a while. I got one big stack. Like took like 15 minutes. I got like 20 done. Drop her down. Got another stack. I was just in a groove, man. I don't know something about me today, man. I just want to get done today.
Oh, dude, like for me, it was like
I just want to get done today. It's Friday.
Well, see, that was my thing. It wasn't even like, oh, I want to get done. It's just like I wanted to catch up, like with the lines as fast as I could, because we get like these waves that are single line stuff, which is just stuff that's going by itself. Like it's a couple of boxes. You slap a sticker on it, and that's going wherever it needs to go. But then we'll have waves that have letters on them, which are all going to the same place, but they'll have like sections. It's
they're called multi-lines.
Yeah, they're multi-lines. They got like different like products. It's not just like the single box. So here's some bagels that's going to whoever, wherever. If it's a multi-line, it's just like, okay, this box of bagels is going with this box of ice cream. Yeah. And so these are going together because they have the same...
It'd be like L1, L2.
Yeah. They'll have the same letters and shit. But, yeah, so I was trying to get the single lines done because it's just a bunch of random shit that's going to go straight out. Like, no checks or nothing, that's just going straight out. The lettered stuff needs checked. So I didn't even get lettered stuff until about halfway through the day. I just had so much single line.
Really? Shit. I didn't have much single. I
had so much single.
I had 2 waves of single, and that's it.
Yeah.
The rest were all multi.
But, I mean, that's part of why I banged so many out.
Yeah.
I looked
single line is easy. Single line is
my first wave of the day was 35 single lines.
Holy hell.
Yeah, so I got that done in I think I was like a half hour. Which is fucking crazy.
Especially too in cherry picker too. Like you just I don't know.
Oh yeah, I just cruise, man. Like I mean, you're not okay. Don't tell nobody, but you're not really supposed to listen to music and shit. But like, dude, I fucking pop in some music. Dude, I was cruising on that bitch. I was fucking cruising on that.
Everyone
shit.
does. They'll have one earbud in.
I have a hat that's Bluetooth, so like I mean, I can hear people still. Like it's not like, oh, I have to have one in, one out, whatever, or like. I can hear whoever. I mean, like, it's kind of hard with layers because, like, I also wear, like, a hood and, like, all that shit. So, like, if anything, it's more like, just adjusting the layers to hear people. But, I was cruising, man. I put on some tunes and I was just vibing the day away. Next thing I knew, it was, like, about 11 o'clock and I was just, like, sick. And, I don't know, I did some basic shit. We got paid today. Got some gas in my car, fell asleep like an old man on my couch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I leave here. I'm gonna get gas. I'm gonna grab some drinks. I'm actually seeing family tomorrow.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm driving up to Hibachi. It's a Chinese buffet up in you know where Bass Pro Shop is.
Oh, near Harrisburg.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving up there. Yeah.
No, I know where Bass Pro Shop is. I don't know where Hibachi is.
Hibachi's literally like where that Sheets is.
Yeah.
It's right next to it.
Oh, okay. So like that turn off going towards Harrisburg.
Yeah, Paxton Street.
Yeah. Okay. I know exactly what we're talking about.
It's not a bad drive, honestly. It's like maybe 40 minutes or whatever.
Fuck, dude. I delivered up there before and fucking...
Yeah, me too.
Amazon,
It's terrible.
But I fucking hate Harrisburg. Amazon made me hate Harrisburg. Man.
Dude, Harrisburg is probably the worst capital in all of the United States.
Oh, it's terrible, man.
It's a very...
I don't know why the fuck it's a capital.
It's a capital. I don't know why Lancaster isn't one now. Lancaster is becoming such a busy place. It is busy,
dude.
All the goddamn time, and it is so.
Because they're making more and more fucking apartment complexes. They're trying to get people from out of town to move here. They're trying to get old people to move here.
Oh yeah, this is the number one place to retire to in the United States.
Yeah, dude, they're trying to get old people to retire here and get more money in and shit, which fucking sucks because I'm poor as shit and live in the city. So like, motherfuckers are like. Trying to gentrify us out essentially because the more expensive it gets to live in this city, the less people like myself are going to be able to live in it, which genuinely sucks because I actually I have a small apartment. It's not huge, but it's very comfortable for me and Moon.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
And I actually really like this place, and it's very much his home. But dude, it's like a couple blocks from the fucking downtown area.
Oh, this is pretty prominent.
This is a great spot, but. Dude, I just we have an apartment place getting made next to us, or not directly next to us, but up the street a piece. We got a whole apartment complex getting made. There's an apartment complex that got made on Queen Street recently. They got the one next to the police station. Then they got the one all the way up near the Belvedere. Like, dude, like they won't stop.
No, and like,
and you know how many homeless people we have in the city?
It's crazy.
Dude, it is so bullshit, man.
At the church I go to, like every Thursday night, they do like a kitchen thing where they, they get like 130 people in that one church, for all homeless people in just that little area.
Yeah,
100 some homeless people.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, it's only 100 people. It's still 100.
That's 100.
This is a big city.
Yeah, well, dude, because they're making all these apartments and stuff like that. And then on top of that, what bothers me is like when that apartment complex got made, there is a spot like across the street from the police station that a bunch of homeless people would like go to sleep at. If you live in Lancaster, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like right on that corner of Queen, right where that new apartment place is made. Like almost all of the homeless people would like congregate there to fall asleep. As soon as that place got open, like grand open, I've never seen a fucking homeless person there. And I 100% think that someone like paid the cops or like fucking convinced the cops or bitched to the cops about like, yeah, get them out of here. It makes our apartment complex look bad. It's just like, you just built a whole building like for people that have money, because that's an expensive apartment complex. Like for people that have money in front of a whole slew of people that have nowhere to go. Like that's like the most bullshit thing I think I've ever seen. Like
I want to make a joke about it.
You go ahead.
I'm like, maybe,
I mean, it's fucked, but I can.
Maybe they got homes. That's where they went.
No, yeah, they went home. They finally went home. No.
They got homes now. Where are these homeless guys at?
They saw the apartment complex. It's just like, you know what? I need to buckle down.
I got like 4 pieces of wood and some gum and some tape.
I can make one of these.
I've seen Hooverville. I know. I remember the 20s. But no, in all seriousness,
but then on top of that, we have one mission on this in this city as well. We have the one
Water Street.
The Water Street mission and like
missionary.
Yeah,
sounds weird when you say just mission.
Mission. Yeah,
we have one mission.
We have one mission. One goal, one mission, one God.
I'm Tom Cruise, who believes in Scientology. We got one mission.
We got one mission.
There's Amish everywhere.
And that's to watch the entire world burn, starting with LA.
Sorry, LA.
Yeah.
I may not like LA or California, but I feel very bad because there's.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
That's very sad to start 2025.
It's a bad way to start the thing. I heard it's because they're fucking cutting
ass.
Cutting ass.
The funding for the
fire department. No. That's insane.
California's fucked.
Yeah, dude. For that,
you'll never see me living
but
out
it was for the LAPD.
Yep.
Which I mean, I heard that and I'm like, that's fucked up. But then I also realized LA is a pretty fucked place, so they probably needed the PD to have more money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's a horrible thing to see, and like, and it's their own fault, and not the people that live there, but the governance there.
It's everything's run like shit.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like I saw a post. I don't know how much truth there is to it, that people that were trying to escape or like get evacuation routes from LA were getting hit with paywalls to see the maps.
Yes, that actually is true.
I can't.
I'm pretty sure it's true. I've heard about that. Yeah.
That is the most dystopian shit,
dude. California is taxing it. California is just crazy.
Dude, California is crazy.
Taxing EVs and shit.
I haven't been to California since I was a kid.
I've never been to out west.
I was there when I was a kid. I don't really remember that well outside of like I lived with maybe I did. I was like 5 or something. But lived there with like my grandma and like her husband at the time.
What part?
Fucking what was it? Was it close to Sacramento or some shit like that? It wasn't LA. But I remember living maybe like just outside of Sacramento or something. But I don't know, they had a really nice house and they had like a pool and shit. I had my first Coors Light there.
Hell yeah.
I remember that. But yeah, because like my dad was just like, "You want to try that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not, Dad?"
I understand.
But yeah, memory of man never forgets. First beer.
Absolutely.
And of course it was my dad.
I was a good old Yingling.
Yeah. But I remember I'm like, it's like, that doesn't taste great. Here you go, Dad. But
I do drink this now. I love it.
No, I love it. I like Coors Banquet more than Light.
Oh well, if we're going specific, I was thinking about just beer in general.
Beer in general, dude. I used to hate beer.
Me too. I didn't understand why people like beer. Then after making it and drinking it, there's a thing to it. There's just a thing that's like
100%.
I don't know, man. It's hard to describe.
Yeah,
it's either you love it or you hate it.
Well, I mean that was the thing, like, because there was a time where, like, the first time I was allowed to actually really drink, I didn't mind it at all. But then I had such a bad first hangover the following day. I didn't like it. I hated beer, and specifically Miller Lite, because that was the beer I took the most.
Fucking hate Miller Lite.
So I hated Miller Lite.
It's my least favorite beer, probably.
Specifically for the longest time, and then going into, like, and I was a kid. Or not a kid. I was a teenager.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not for beer. So, like, I mean, as I was drinking, like, as a teen and stuff, and and everyone get off the fucking high horse. We know damn well if you're listening to this podcast, you probably drink as a teen.
Yeah, you all be drinking them damn Kool-Aid with vodka. Yeah. That's what I was doing at fucking 13 years old.
Yeah,
sorry, Dad.
Drinking fucking Vladimir and Nikolai and shit.
Some good old Crown.
Yeah.
Crown and Kool-Aid, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Man.
Some JD. Fucking. But, nah, man, like, it was just like, I was liquor until I got to college, and college was just like, it's like, dude, like, you're broke. Like, you either start liking beer or you're going to be sober. I'm like, oh, fair enough.
Yeah, beer took me a while to like, and then I just a nice draft, cold glass with a cold glass of beer.
Yeah, I mean, college reeled me back in with it. Like, I started to like it. It was like, oh man, I have to like, I like it again. But like, dude, as an adult, like being able to legally sit at the bar, have like a cold draft beer, nothing better.
Even like too, like I like my, I got some Coors Banquet in the fridge, which actually, I think also you got as a Christmas present from.
Yeah, I did.
Still got plenty of them.
I did gift. It
is probably my favorite beer of all time.
Yeah, I gifted him a 30 rack of Coors Banquet. It was for him and his dad. My dad
also said thank you, by the way. When I talked to him, I'm like, hey, Dad. He's like, what's up? He's like, I got some. He's like, oh, I got Coors Banquet downstairs. He's like, oh, really? Like, yeah, guess who gets to give it for me? He's like, who? Austin. He said, sorry about when I drank it those few years back.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, he's a man of his word.
He's a man of his word. It's been a couple years, but he brought it back around.
He's like, good. He's a man of his word. Like,
Well, I just thought it was funny because, like, you would bring it up from time to time. Oh, yeah. It's like, my dad's still fucking pissed.
Dude, y'all fucking killed my fucking stash, bro.
Dude, we're at a party and you're just like, yeah, have at it. So we had at it.
Yeah, that was my first met Ray the day out. Oh, my God.
It's so fucking funny.
But it's just, but yeah, no, it's just like I had, I don't know, I probably had a beer last week after work. I had a nice, just a nice cold thing of Coors Banquet, laying in bed. It's fucking bliss.
Yeah.
Watching some YouTube in the dark, alone.
Oh, dude. Like, you know what's weird? Like, when I really like drinking beer, if I'm alone drinking beer, like, I really like drinking beer when I'm playing, like, strategy games. Like, because, like, when I'm playing, like, online, oh, yeah,
gaming and alcohol just goes well together.
It goes great together. Yeah. But and, like, I could do it with any game, sure. But there's something special about playing, like, I especially recently, this past year, like, I've just been so into, like CRPGs or just like, RTSs and stuff, like, or like whatever, I guess, Civ type games count as, like, just strategy
RTSs.
Games. Yeah,
real-time strategy.
Yeah, just like games that involve strategy and like thinking, taking your time, all that stuff. I don't know what it is, man, like, but fucking consider me the new fucking face of, like, America's War Council if you get a couple beers in me playing a fucking RTS. Dude, I'd be like, it's like, Mr. President, what are our options?
Turn the chair. You see here, we got to put these troops over.
Hey, I know I'm talking a little loud, a little slurred, but I'm telling you, this plan right here is going to work.
You see right here, we got to get first troop here. See, we got, like, I get what you mean. I like playing, and I like talking with friends, like, on Discord.
Yeah.
Get a couple friends going, crack them with beer, we just bullshit. It's like, it's not as depressing as it sounds, just having a bunch of friends around. It's like, I just drag a couple beers. Like, I don't really drink beer by myself because, I don't like drinking by myself in general.
Yeah, drinking by myself isn't really a thing. It's just like, if it's me and
if I'm just in the mood for a drink, I will grab a beer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, that's very much like, because my thing is like, if I'm by myself and like I have to work that day.
Oh yeah.
Like I might have one, maybe two, but like if it was today and me and Cole weren't doing this now, like in like Moons at work and shit, and I had a beer full of fridge and I wasn't doing dry January, I promise you right fucking now, I'd be playing fucking Baldur's Gate or fucking I just got that game Solasta or whatever. Like I'd be playing that shit. I'd be fucking 3 or 4 deep in.
We probably would be fucking twisted by that.
Oh yeah. Well, which I mean, like on top of that, I mean, outside of the fact that it is like for me doing dry January, I did think it was good coming back into this, like with like clear mind, sober time. We've had drinks while doing this before.
Oh yeah,
and it's gone pretty well. Like, you guys have enjoyed our videos, and we appreciate everyone that's watched and supported us. But yeah, no, I was just like, I think it's good for us and good for like you guys getting reintroduced to this because it has been quite some time. Just for us to be like, hey, what's up? We're happy to be back at it. So I'm glad we're doing this session sober. I can't guarantee that
it's not going to be everyone.
It's not going to be everyone, but like I'm definitely
not to sound anything bad, but like we just like to have a good time.
I mean, we just like to hang out and have a couple beers. I mean, that's like we were saying, having a buddy and just having cracking open a couple.
It's one of the best feelings in the world.
Yeah, absolutely, and but today's just a good one for us to catch up with you guys, so you can see where we're at and stuff. Why it took so long to get back into it and shit. Mm-hmm. And I mean, fuck, I'm having fun just bullshitting and stuff.
I wouldn't do
because we're hopping around. Like we didn't know about topics or anything.
Fuck it. And I'm like, well, it has been months. But the thing about the beauty of our friendship, and I always tell this to people, is that we may not agree on everything, which we don't. We don't agree
with me on things.
You don't look at me dirty, but no, it's just in all reality, we all have different opinions. But like at the end of the day, we can goddamn talk for hours
about anything.
About goddamn anything.
I mean, like, if you guys couldn't tell by us hopping from topic to topic today,
we're AD as fuck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, that was also a thing. That today wasn't about a certain topic. It was just like, we just wanted to talk today.
We just want to bullshit, get y'all up to speed about it, and honestly, for next, I'm not gonna if it's next week, cool. It might be the week after. I don't know yet.
If we do weekly, bi-weekly, whatever the fuck.
I don't know yet.
We're gonna nail anything down. We're not like we do want to do this as often as we can.
For sure. I would love to do it.
I mean, hell, if we could do it consistently, that'd be awesome.
Me too.
Especially for you guys, if you're listening and enjoy this. Like,
I do want to do this consistently. But it's just...
Yeah, but I mean, you never know. I mean, like, we're busy guys. Shit pops up. I mean, hell, man, like, half the time, I'm running my schedule on the fly. Like, if I'm not at work, like... You know, I'm definitely that guy, especially with Moon and shit, where it's just like, hey, remember that thing I told you about like 5 months ago? I'm just like, no. well, it's today.
Yeah, I'm a single man who's by himself, and I got a lot of time in my hand, so it's like
time in your hand.
Something's in my hand, but we don't need to talk about this, that, or third. Dude, I'm ambidextrous, so you gotta figure it out.
What you doing today? I'm jorking it. And by it, I mean my penis.
Yeah, my penis. You got it. But it's there currently. No, but in all seriousness, like it's just when this lines up again, we'd love to do it again. I would love to do this again. Probably.
Yeah.
I would. My goal is to do it.
You just crunch your fucking cough drop, you fucking animal.
Yeah, dude, I'm not coughing.
God, dude.
It's a bite drop, dude.
You don't fucking bite into a cough
drop. Dude, I got a new form, man.
Mother guys, I don't know if that picked up, but like he's in the middle of talking. I just hear
I got a new, man. It tastes good. I'm sorry. I felt better.
I've never seen someone bite into a fucking cough drop before.
You ever see my...
No!
My dad does that shit, too.
Your dad's a weirdo, though. That's different.
We're part Neanderthal, dude.
That's funny as
shit.
But,
okay, so in all seriousness, I would love to do this twice a month.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Twice a month would be very ideal, because I think it gives us time to think of stuff to say. And please, again, I say this all the time, because this is me posting on Facebook and YouTube. Comment.
I also post on Facebook, at least.
And just please comment of anything. Hey, I don't know, if you want us to talk about shit we saw in the news or of the world. We could talk about that. Just like, oh, what's currently going on? What's our opinion on that?
Yeah, guys, we're down to talk about
new game news, new anime news, shit like we did before.
Well, because I'll say like listening over like our like some of our last stuff, like when we try to get on a topic and stuff, like it's good. We do try to stay on topic, but at the same time, like. I mean, I think for me, I don't know how you feel about it. I think it's better to be more loosey-goosey with it.
We are good loosey-goosey, though. Yeah, I do agree.
Because, like, I mean, trying to have a script, I feel like doesn't work for us. Trying to, like...
No, we're not much of planners of that.
And, like, on top of that, like... going back to the whole, like, we're kind of ADHD and shit. It's like, we hop around shit too much, and I don't want to force us to, like, try to get back on topic. Because it feels like, you know, like... Because real talk, we kind of wind each other up. Like, you guys probably know this by now. It's like, I feel like I'm like... we do. Either of us are like holding the pit bull back on a leash, like, he's like back. Like, he's like, yeah, well, you know, but it's kind of like, I think it's good for us to have a general topic, and we can just hop into that, and like we'll just bullshit like we are now, and like I think that'd be fun for us, for you guys. I feel like it's more natural. I feel like it's more real.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, like listening to those other ones, I still enjoyed listening to those, even though, which sounds kind of weird coming from the guy that, like, made them.
I've listened
to all of them just to, like, go over them, make sure, like, everything was good and stuff. I mean, like, just because, like, I appreciate it and, like, listening to it versus, like, being a part of it.
I'm critical on how I sound. I think I sound like a fucking dork.
Well, I know I say and like a lot because instead of like taking the time to think, I'm more like, oh, we're doing the show, and like I'm trying to come up with whatever sentence I'm forming next. Mm-hmm. So I do put in a lot of spaces of like or like, and I don't like that I do that. And I've even had some of my friends going like, hey, like, what's up? And I'm just like, fuck you. Like, it's funny as hell. Like, but it is my one thing that I'm kind of self-conscious about. But besides that, I think.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Damn it! I did it again.
You know, and also I would never
to say, and I'm trying very hard not to say again. I think it's better that we are more fluid and natural with it, because when we try to stifle ourselves and rein it into a certain kind of conversation, we stumble more, and I think it fucks us up more.
For sure.
It sounds good still. It's still entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's more entertaining like this. Like, I would like to see this particular episode or session, whatever you want to call it, do well, because I think this is like just like what
this is genuine.
I would say this particular one that we've been doing, even now I feel very good about.
Oh, me too.
I've enjoyed our conversation and just catching up on everything. Like, this feels like one of our more like genuine, really good ones, and I don't feel as anxious as like when we first started.
God, I was so anxious.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I still get a little nervous. I mean, that's part of like the whole thing. It's like it is an anxiety thing, but yeah, it's this one feels so good, and I hope whoever listens or whatever, whether that's you just sit down and take a listen, or you're doing some chores, or you're at work. I really hope you like it, because I'm enjoying myself.
I would not want to do this with any other person.
Oh, dude, same.
We
say this every time, but I genuinely can't.
I love this guy. He is the brother I never had, and I mean that for sure. And that's why I'm like, at the beginning of this, I'm like, dude, I think it'd be fucking cool if we just bullshit. I think people like our bullshit, because we have been complimented. We are very good at talking to people, especially when we go out. We have this, like, fucking high bar confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Us two. We were, like...
Dude, people like,
stepbrother level, like, gang. We are, like, the couple that aren't gay.
Yeah. Dude, we've gotten mistaken for a couple of times.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, it's funny as shit. Yeah. While we were at the bar the one time, and it was just some people that I knew came up to say hi.
Who was
it? It was my friend Sarah and...
Was this at a corner?
Yeah, it was at the corner.
That's funny.
It was my friend Sarah and her brother Patrick, and they just came up to say hi, and we're just sitting like kind of close, I guess, because it's a tight bar anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, gets this because we were laughing and like we're kind of sitting close. Pat and Sarah thought we were on like a date.
No way.
Yeah. They thought we were on a date. I was like, oh no. This is just like my boy. I love him to death, but not.
Dude, like, I think if we would be gay, we'd be a gorgeous couple.
Oh my god, we'd be a beautiful couple.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
The bear and otter.
Oh my god, yeah. Dude, we'd be fucking adorable.
We would be.
We'd make fucking dudes jealous.
Oh, dude, we'd make little plushies of ourselves. Like, you want to hug us too, right?
Yeah, it's
for
like,
$30.
Yeah, dude, put a little voice box and they're like, fuck me.
My hand hurts.
You're warm.
Your hand's warm. My tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts. Oh shit.
But you know what? We're about that time. This is actually the longest recording.
Yeah. I was gonna say I looked at the time. We've been going for a minute, but
I just want to say thank you.
I can go all night, man. This is fun.
Oh yeah, it's good times.
Oh, it's 9:11. Look at the time.
I make a wish.
Never forget.
I say make a wish.
Oh shit! I wish it never happened.
Oh, not the tower. Okay, anyway, before I start making, sorry.
Before I get canceled,
please, for love of whatever. Thank you all for whoever listens.
Yeah,
this is going to be edited as I'm here.
Yeah,
I might as well do it here.
Yeah, fucking whoever is listening and has been anticipating our comeback, or you know, you're like if you're
cum on your back.
if you subscribed at all and you get that little like notification on YouTube and
slap that notification button.
Well, I was gonna say if you get like that little bit of excitement in you just from seeing that, we appreciate the hell out. We appreciate anybody that listens and enjoys, and keep coming back. Like we love doing this. Like,
oh yeah, generally this is exciting.
This is pure joy. Like, obviously we don't get fucking monetized. We're not making money.
No.
This is because we love it. Like, we love hanging out with each other, and we just hope that energy like reaches y'all. Mm-hmm. Like, truly. Yeah. So we love you guys.
I love you guys. Have a good night. Please comment, like, anything. Anything would help us.
Whatever.
Because I would love to do this every day.
Dude, if I could do this every day of my life, damn.
But
that'd be something.
Thank you for gathering around the campfire, everyone.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.